Good morning, Maryland. I'm meteorologist Lynette Charles. Let's take a look at what's going on this morning as we've been watching Maryland's most powerful radar, and we did have a few flurries out there a little bit earlier, but right now we seem to be more on the dry side, but still not going to rule out some flurries as we continue through the rest of this morning, and then we'll start to see some big changes as the day goes on and even as we head down the line. So lots going on this week. We had a beautiful day yesterday, right? Just because it was warmer and just because it was drier as well. Now, Maryland's most powerful radar will continue to see some changes as we go through time, but in the meantime, this is what we're looking like in Havre de Grace. We're not dealing with any type of wet weather right now, although we did have a few flurries a little bit earlier. We look at the time-lapse camera, and really what I love this camera for today is the fact that you can see the actual ice on the Tidewater Marina, also the Susquehanna back there. So we have been dealing with some very cold temperatures, and the cold temperatures made for some sticky snow, right? That snow really stuck. It was just messy over the weekend on Saturday, and it's going to do it all over again as we go through today because the roads are still going to be on the cold side of things, and we had that melting yesterday from that temperature coming in right around 48 degrees. Lots going on, right? So we're talking about a refreeze this morning and a refreeze tonight for anything that is untreated. The sidewalks are a mess, so be prepared for that if you're about to head out the door. Annapolis right now, we look at the bodies of water here, and we're talking about the Chesapeake Bay, and on that, more icy conditions there. But again, waters, not unless you have interest on that. Really, the sidewalks, again, the roads, that's going to be our main concern as we go throughout today. And it should be our main concern because, again, we do have patches of ice here and there, and you definitely need to be careful as you step out and about. Now, we head into Dundalk, and we didn't see any big problems there. No type of fog really this morning, and we're dealing with some clouds right now. But you know what? We're going to get a little bit of sunshine in here before it's all said and done. High pressure is really going to do its thing, and by the afternoon, yes, we will see a few peaks of some sunshine. It's not like we're going to be socked in all day. We will take that. Manchester, yes, more of the same. We head out into Carroll County, and you can see the parking lot looks pretty good. We got plenty of melting yesterday, again, with that temperature coming in at 48 degrees for a high. Woo, yeah, we'll take that. It felt like a heat wave yesterday. I talked to people, some people said they should have broken out the shorts and that sort of thing. But yeah, it definitely felt that way because remember, we were dealing with the feels like temperatures in the negative numbers below zero. So as we continue through today, it's going to be cold again. Another Arctic blast has moved through the area, and we are definitely feeling it now, and we will continue to feel it. And we're going to get close to records again as we go through the overnight. This is what it looks like. Bel Air, our live weather bug camera, and yes, we are talking about again some maybe icy spots on the roads, anything that's untreated. Again, still lots of snow out there, and that was melted. And again, I can't say it enough, anything that has not been treated, treat it as being ice and take it careful as you step out and about for this morning. So that's that part of the scenario. Now let's talk about the temperatures, because temperatures have been falling all day as well. So we already reached our high temperature that actually came in at midnight. We got up to about 37 degrees, and through the morning temperatures have been falling. So our actual temperatures now in the 20s already. So we started in the 30s, the mid 30s, some spots were in the upper 30s, and now we're in the 20s for actual temperatures and low 30s. So we're at 23 degrees right now in Manchester. It's 27 in Columbia. Cockeysville is coming in at 21 degrees right now, 32 in Bel Air, so we're at freezing there, 30 in Essex, 28 in Elkton, 32 in Chestertown, and 31 in Annapolis. Now, earlier today, we were pretty much okay with the roads if things were freezing because temperatures were above that. But now things are at freezing or below, so anything that's loose or that melted, yes, that could definitely freeze. So again, take it easy. We're going to be dealing with some slick conditions right through tomorrow morning because temperatures are going to stay on the cold side once again, and temperatures will stay below average as we go through the rest of the week. So here are the winds. This is the other big story. Just lots going on. You would think that not a whole lot's going on because we're not dealing with the snow, but yeah, we have a lot of scenarios for today, and the winds definitely one of them. So the winds right now sustained out of the north and west for the most part at about 5 to 20 miles an hour. We have a 13-mile-an-hour wind now in Manchester, 10 in Mount Airy, 9 in Columbia, 12 in Hanover, 14 in Annapolis, and look what's going on in Cockeysville, 14 there, 18 in Essex, Chestertown, 14 in Bel Air, and Elkton coming in at 17. North wind due north at about 17. So with that, you couple that in with the colder temperatures that have been falling, and we do have some colder air, at least that's what it feels like. But before that, we actually do have some gusts. Look at this gust in Hanover, up to about 26 miles an hour, 23s in Essex and also Chestertown, and 20 for a wind gust in Manchester. That will be the name of the game right through the rest of the afternoon. So with this, we feel like the single digits in some spots, right? We feel more like 8 degrees in Cockeysville this morning. It feels like 18 in Essex, 16 in Elkton, and it feels like the teens in Hanover as well, 19 degrees there to be more exact, and it feels like 22 in Chestertown, 21 in Annapolis, and also Manchester and Mount Airy. So again, bundle up. I know, I thought that I'd be able to not say that for today, but I have to tell you what's really going on, and it is cold out there. I stepped out there for myself for a while, and you really need to bundle up. And once again, it's those winds that are going to get you. I came around the building, and I thought that wind tunnel was on, the wind machine was on, so it is bad out there, and it does make you feel a lot colder. So make sure you just bundle up and cover up the exposed spots this morning. So the satellite and radar picking up on the clouds out there, and also picking up on some snow and some rain. Most of the rain is pushed down to the south now around the Carolinas, and we did have it a little bit earlier across Georgia, but now for the most part that's starting to wrap up, and as we go throughout the day, we'll start to get some of that clearing in here. Look at the clearing line already into Pennsylvania, so we just need that to sag a little bit further off to the south and work its way a little bit further off to the east, and that should happen as we go later into the afternoon. So that's why I say we'll get a few peaks of sunshine in here before it's all said and done, and that's all courtesy of that area of high pressure. And there's the cold front to the south. Behind it, that Arctic blast in here. Behind it, the windy conditions as well. But again, it won't be such a bad day if we get some sunshine. So that's going to be, I guess, good for you. And if you like the cold weather, then you're going to be a fan of this forecast once again. ABC2's most accurate future trend goes into motion for you. And with it, it starts to clear things out a bit, so it looks to be a better looking day by the afternoon, and that will continue as we head into tomorrow as well. And then Wednesday, we'll have another front that's going to work through, and that's going to set us up for some colder air by the end of the week as well. But on Wednesday, temperatures will warm up ahead of that front, but still staying below average. I'm going to put some numbers into perspective for you in just a matter of moments. As we go through the lunchtime frame, 28 degrees, windy, by 3 o'clock even colder, 25 and gusty. So that 25 will feel more like the teens by this afternoon, possibly maybe even the single digits if you get under one of those real heavy gusts. And then by 7 o'clock, a mostly clear sky with that temperature dropping down to about 17. So this is what's going to be on tap for today. So again, our low temperatures for this time of the year should be right around 28 degrees, and we're reaching that now, and we'll continue for that as we go into the afternoon. Our high temperature for this time of the year should be at 47 degrees. So you can see that we are going to be in the 20s by this afternoon. You heard me earlier tell you that 37, that's what we reached earlier today. So this is our high temperature, but it was just reached at midnight. And as we move through the day, temperatures have been falling. I've showed you the actual temperatures right now that are in the 20s. And as we head into Tuesday, yes, our high temperature once again going to be in the 20s, and it's going to feel colder as well because we will have the breezes out there. So the cold air is going to persist. Another Arctic blast has hit us, and it's going to stick around. And then by Wednesday, temperatures tries to bump up a bit, but remember, we're supposed to be at 47 degrees, so that's still well below average. We're talking about 36 degrees by the middle of the work week. A cold front's going to move in behind that as well. And look what happens on Thursday, 25 degrees again for a high, 27 on Friday for a high, and then possibly we could see maybe a few more snow showers as we head into Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon. But again, that's days away. We'll fine tune that forecast for you. And then by Sunday, that temperature jumps up to about 40 degrees. Again, still below average, but that 40 degrees sounds good, right? We'll take that. We'll see how that holds up. But again, if you don't like the cold weather. If you don't like the snow, not a fan of it, look on the bright side of things. 24 days until the first day of spring. So I know a lot of you are counting that down and things are going to start to look up. But in the meantime, don't forget to tweet me at Lynette from ABC2. It's Monday. We've made it through today together. I'll see you back here first thing tomorrow morning, and have a great day. Stay safe. And again, watch out for the ice out there this afternoon, this morning, and even overnight. Bye.